Let's stay with the French theme. Shares in PPR trading to the upside, as you can see, going into the close. Only just this after the luxury and lifestyle group, I guess we can call it that, reported a better than expected full-year operating profit. Now, my colleague Stéphane has been out. He's been talking to the company's CEO, François-Henri Pinault, in an exclusive interview as well. He talked to him about the numbers out today.
It's true that in Q4 we had a very significant improvement compared with what we've been seeing in the first 3 quarters of 2009. And it's true, it's particularly true in the luxury business, where we ended at Q4 at plus 3%, coming from a minus 2%. So it's a real improvement in every brand. It's true in retail. And it's very, very significant in retail, where from, for example, minus 8% for Conforama over the year, Q4 was slightly positive. Conforama was also, Fnac was also positive in Q4, so yes, it's all over the group. Yeah.
What about the trend that you have noticed since the beginning of the year?
Well, it's very soon to try to see what could be 2010. What I can say is that the beginning of the year is in line with the trends we had in Q4 for every brand, with the exception of Puma, where Q4 was a little bit tough with Puma, because, as you know, Puma business is a little bit different than the others, because we are invoicing orders that was placed 6 months before, so it's not the reflect of the consumption as for the other brands. So we have a very significant improvement beginning of 2010 compared with Q4 at Puma. For the rest of the branches of the group, it's the same trends as Q4.
What about Puma? How are you going to develop the brand, and can you confirm that you are planning to shut down some of the stores?
Yeah, of course, the ambition we have with Puma is very important, and we didn't change our strategy because of the crisis. What we did in 2009 is to restructure the brand because of the economic downturn, of course, and it was very important to do so. Part of the restructuration was made on the overall retail side of Puma. Last year, on a net basis, we closed less than 4% of the number of stores in net figures, but we also opened stores, and this year we're going to close some of them, and we're going to open also new stores in the new concept in selected areas where we have the very good return on investment. So it's the dual track that we are following by adjusting and looking for efficiency in our retail network at Puma.
What about your strategy in the retail sector? How's the selling process of La Fnac and Conforama?
Yeah, as I said, the strategy of the group that we started in 2006 is going on. The IPO of CFAO took place at the end of last year, which is another significant move after Le Printemps in 2006, Puma in 2007, YSL Beauté in 2008, and then CFAO in 2009. So it's an ongoing process of transforming the group into a lifestyle branded group based on luxury and broader consumer market. That's the overall strategy. So, as I said, we will sell the retail operation of PPI in the next 2 or 3 years. I won't rush in selling those companies. They are big companies with a key position on their markets, a nice level of profitability, as we demonstrated last year. So I won't rush. I will take my time to sell those assets, to reach a reasonable price on those assets. It's important because I won't make any strategic acquisition before any divestment. So, but I don't want to rush. It will be crazy for me to go too fast and to discount those companies that are very, very nice companies.
The view from PP.